Hey everyone, welcome back. We're so glad you're here because today we're diving into one of my absolute favorite topics,
Oh, I'm excited already. What is it?
travel. The magic of it, the lessons it teaches, and why stepping out of your everyday life might just be the best way to step into who you really are.
Yes, I love this. Travel isn't just about seeing cool places, it's about transformation. And we're going to break that down today in a way that's fun, real, and hopefully gets you packing a bag.
Let's start here. Why does travel feel so different from normal life?
It's perspective. When you travel, you're pulled out of your routines. Suddenly, your brain is awake, noticing everything new smells, new food, new languages.
Exactly. At home, we run on autopilot. But when you're standing in a street market in Thailand or hiking in Peru, your senses are alive. You remember what it feels like to be present.
And here's the deeper part. Travel reminds you that your way isn't the only way. Different cultures do things differently, and that cracks your worldview wide open.
Right, and that's what makes it so powerful. Travel is like holding up a mirror and realizing, wow, my life is just one version of how to live. There are infinite others.
Let me share a quick story. A few years ago, I went to Italy. I was rushing around, trying to see everything, museums, landmarks, tours. On the third day, I was exhausted. Then, in Florence, I saw these locals just sitting outside a cafe for hours, talking, laughing, no rush. And I thought, wait, this is the point.
Oh, I love that.
So I stopped, ordered a coffee, and just sat. And honestly, that was the best memory of the whole trip because I wasn't doing, I was just being.
That's so good. And it's such a reminder that travel teaches us new rhythms. Sometimes it's not about checking off sites, it's about slowing down and soaking it in.
Can I add a story? When I went to Japan, I was blown away by how respectful and intentional people were with space. Simple things like bowing, waiting in line quietly, removing shoes before entering a home. I came back and thought, wow, I could bring more mindfulness and respect into my own everyday life.
That's the beauty of it. Every trip plants seeds you bring home with you. Now, I know what some listeners are thinking. That's great, but I don't have time or money to just hop on a plane to Italy.
Totally fair, but here's the truth. Travel doesn't always mean international, expensive, or far away. It's about discovery.
Yes, you can travel an hour away to a town you've never been to, or go hiking in a park you've never visited. The point is to get out of your bubble.
And let's be real, sometimes the biggest adventure is just saying yes to something new, even if it's local, even if it's small.
Exactly. Think of it as micro travel. You don't need a passport to break your routine.
One of my favorite things about travel is how it resets you. Like when you're stuck in stress at home, it feels endless. But when you go away, even for a weekend, you come back with fresh energy.
Yes, it's like your brain gets a software update. Suddenly, that problem at work doesn't feel so heavy, or that creative block gets unstuck.
And there's actual science on this. New environments spark new neural connections. So travel literally rewires your brain.
Which explains why some of my best ideas come when I'm walking through a new city instead of staring at my laptop.
Same. I once solved a problem I'd been stuck on for months just by wandering around Barcelona looking at architecture. My brain was like, hey, here's the answer you couldn't find at your desk.
Let's talk about the gifts travel leaves behind. What's one lesson you've brought home?
Gratitude. Every time I travel, I realize how much I take for granted. Running water, my bed, even just being understood in my own language.
Yes, for me, it's flexibility. Travel never goes 100% as planned. You miss trains, your suitcase gets lost, Google Maps sends you in circles, and you learn to laugh and roll with it.
That's huge. Travel makes you resilient, adaptable, and honestly, a better storyteller.
True. Those disasters usually become the funniest stories later.
Oh, remember when we were in Mexico and the rental car broke down in the middle of nowhere?
How could I forget? We had no signal, and instead of panicking, we ended up hanging out with some locals who helped us. That turned into an amazing night of food, music, and connection. One of my favorite memories.
Exactly. Travel teaches you that sometimes the best moments are the unplanned ones.
Okay, let's role play. Imagine you're at home. Your weekend looks the same as always, but you want to add a little travel mindset to it. What could you do?
Hmm. Okay, so instead of my usual coffee shop, I go find a new one across town. Bonus points if they serve something I've never tried.
Perfect. Or maybe instead of scrolling Netflix, you cook a recipe from another country. Boom! A little cultural trip without leaving your kitchen.
Yes. Or even just taking a different route on your walk. Travel is really about curiosity, not distance.
Okay, let's get practical. For anyone listening who wants to travel more, what are some tips?
Number one, start small. Don't wait for the perfect trip. Explore your own city or nearby spot.
Number 2, plan less, experience more. Leave space in your schedule to get lost, wander, or follow a local recommendation.
Number three, pack light. You need way less than you think. Trust me.
And number 4, be open. Say yes to trying new foods, talking to strangers, or stepping outside your comfort zone.
And let's add number five, document it. Not just with photos, but write down how you feel, what you notice, what you're learning. Those notes will mean more later than you realize.
For everyone listening, here's a quick reflection exercise. Think about the last trip you took, big or small.
Ask yourself, what did that trip teach me? And how can I bring a piece of that lesson into my everyday life?
For example, maybe you loved the slower pace of another culture. How can you slow down at home? Or maybe you love trying new foods. How can you bring that curiosity to your cooking this week?
The point is, travel isn't just about where you go, it's about who you become.
Okay, challenge time. For everyone listening, plan one small travel adventure in the next 30 days.
It doesn't have to be big. It could be a road trip, a train ride, even exploring a new neighborhood.
And when you do, notice how it feels. Notice what it teaches you. Because travel isn't just about places, it's about perspective.
And here's a bonus. Share it. Invite someone to come with you or tell the story afterwards. Travel is even richer when it's shared.
If this episode sparked your wanderlust, share it with someone you'd love to travel with. And if you haven't already, leave us a review. It helps more people join this adventure.
Remember, the world is bigger than your routine, and sometimes the best way to find yourself is to get a little lost.
Thanks for traveling with us. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.